Hello there, everyone. So good to see you. Good afternoon, or if you're like me, good morning. Very early morning. We're here with you live for another Nintendo Direct. Only one game, unfortunately, just Donkey Kong Bonanza. If there is another Direct somewhere out there, we don't know about it because all we got is we're just gonna go bananas for the time being. But I'm joined here with John and Ash. How you doing, guys? I I'm I'm pretty certain. If he does it, he'll be extremely expressive when he does strangle a man. Muted? We're not muted. I see audio coming from here. What? It shows from OBS that it's showing. Defaults. It shows right here the audio levels are moving for these guys, and you can't hear them? Wow, I did the check right beforehand too. Um well, that's desktop audio, headphone. Why is it not showing? Well, that's frustrating. I already checked everyone's audios and it shows that it's going, but for some reason it's not going. Application audio capture. Uh, just a moment. You try talking?
Hello?
Talk. Talky talk. Bananas.
Well, that's so dumb.
Oh,
Good
they
thing-
hear us.
Wait,
We're
there we
back.
go.
We're back.
We are officially here.
Sorry about that, everybody. What you
OBS
missed.
doesn't make any sense sometimes, guys. Sorry about that. It
Yeah,
definitely
it's
show
still good.
if you could see what I'm seeing, it definitely shows that their audio is going, but for some reason no one else could hear it. I never had these
We're in
problems. I
now.
always check beforehand, but
Yeah,
anyways,
you
hi
missed us
everyone.
asking if Donkey Kong will
That's
kill a
all right.
man in this game. And we
I
think he
think
will.
I think now's the time. If
Yeah.
there ever was a time for Donkey Kong to kill a man, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah. I am I'm really excited for this game, you guys.
Yeah. Well,
I've
because
been
of
excited ever since it was revealed, and I've stayed excited.
is this because of the potential murder, or is it because just having Donkey Kong back?
Just I mean, there's always I love me a good bit of murder, but it's really just finally
I don't
having
think that's a good thing
Donkey
to
Kong
say on
back in his own
stream.
game. Excuse me. Everyone knows I'm kidding. Please don't put me on any lists. But no, I'm back to have. I'm just glad to have DK back again after a decade. I mean, it's been over a decade since had his own game.
11 years. Tropical Freeze was 2014,
That
and
is
now we
nuts.
finally have a brand new game. It's ambitious because Tropical Freeze, as amazing as it is, one of the best platformers of all time. It's also iterative of Returns, which in itself was a revival. The last time we had like a brand new idea for DK, it was probably DK 64 or like Jungle Beat.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
this is this is the first time in ages they've really given him a huge spotlight to do something innovative.
Yeah. And this seems like the right time too, with like the theme park, the Super Nintendo World expansion. It seems like the right time to kind of bring DK back into the spotlight with his own game again.
Yeah.
We got a super chat from Excel Hedge for $5. Thank you so much. Can't wait to crash K. Rool's wedding and rescue Candy Kong while taking over baddies with DK's tie.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, and that actually that asks a really interesting question. I know a lot of us have been speculating about already. Are we going to see the Kremlings in this game? Are they actually going to be villains in this game instead of just references to them?
What do you think, Daniel?
We've got man, we've gone such a long time without the Kremlings in the series. I think for the what was the last proper game that actually had Kremlings in them? Was it
Was it Mario Strikers?
as like the
Think
goalies? I think so.
Yeah.
so.
I mean, they
Yeah.
were in Smash, weren't they? In the 3DS
Smash Run, yeah, they were.
Smash Run, yeah.
Hmm.
But the last like Donkey Kong game, adjacent game, would be Mario Strikers. Yeah,
Yeah.
It would really be cool. Like it was nice to see Retro do their own thing and have their own villains, especially in Tropical Freeze. But it would be really cool to bring the Kremlings back. I think, and
yeah.
K.
And
Rule
there's
as a villain.
evidence of it in Derek's
Yeah,
analysis. There's evidence of Kremlings being in there.
yeah,
I do
Y-
quite like the idea of them being there, but I also like the idea of giving DK new enemies, and we've seen a bunch of them already in Bonanza. We know that it's a lot of evil monkeys, much like Jungle Beat had them.
right.
But yeah, for people who didn't grow up with DKC, as in the Super Nintendo ones, Donkey Kong doesn't really have an established villain. It's always someone new. Is it the Tiki Tribe? Is it the evil penguins? I think it's about time they try and establish something a bit more cohesive, whether that's the Kremlings or just something new. But I'd love Donkey Kong to get a proper iconic villain that's a mainstay.
Yeah, I think
I feel
we've
like
always had
Crash.
Donkey Kong Country as like the main series that people think back the most, and how K. Rool was just the most consistent villain we've had since then, since Donkey Kong
Yeah,
64.
Yeah,
Um, and we don't really it's hard to let go, I guess. There's always such a fan base for K. Rool and the Kremlings, like especially when you see how powerful his reaction was when he got into Smash Brothers as well. Just the
yeah,
return of the king. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, at this point, like I don't know if maybe they don't really match the vibe of this game, honestly. Like this is a
maybe.
this is a different setting altogether. This might be a different like time. We don't know what time period this might be as well. There might just be a different focus altogether. Although it would be fun to see a redesigned K. Rule. That'd
It
be
would.
something we would see as well. But I don't know.
What
This
if
game,
what if this is the prelude to the Great Kong War? What if this is what
maybe this
we're
is where the
getting a
whole timeline fits
yeah,
in.
we're getting
Yeah.
a huge piece of DK lore with this game, maybe.
I mean, this game does dive into like past DK lore in a cool way. Like how Odyssey celebrated a lot of Mario's history. This game seems
Yeah,
to as well. The map in part of it is the same map from the DKC3 Overworld, which is
which
a
is so
crazy
cool.
callback.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got like those side-scrolling country-looking areas, so it looks like it's really gonna play into DK's history, which Nintendo don't do. Like they kind of ignore DKC Rare era, but they seem to be embracing it this time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
agreed. I'm still a little bit on the fence. I think mostly public opinion has swayed in favor of DK's redesign. I have to
Mm.
say, I'm still not quite warmed up to it yet. I really like the Rare era design, and I'm
Man,
just not quite
I'm
fully there
loving
yet.
it to be honest.
Yeah.
I love this
Compare like
design.
Mario Kart 8 to Mario Kart World, and DK is just this goofy little
Uh,
fella in 8, and now
I'm
he's still
sure I'll warm up.
goofy. He's still
Yeah.
goofy, but I think such he's more friend shaped this time, a bit more
Friend
expressive.
shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
He fits
Like
the
all he
old.
could
Yeah.
really do was look intimidating or look goofy in his
Right.
last design, whereas now there's a lot more depth there.
I
Honestly,
think once I play the game a little bit more, I'll probably
Hmm.
warm up to it.
yeah, I don't think a lot of people can really like understand or appreciate the level of expression that he has. The only time I've seen Donkey Kong original rare Donkey Kong express very well was in Smash Brothers. I think Sakurai is the only one that was able to really make that face
Mhm.
express in a unique way, to the point where he
You mean
highlighted
not the
several
Donkey Kong
expressions
Country
with him
cartoon?
there. So I
Uh-huh.
think
I
here,
mean,
his actual like the way that they have shadows around his eyes, the way that he just looks a lot softer, that allows for a lot more like facial
yeah.
expression, which is really important for this in particular. Just that kind of looseness and that squash and stretch that you see a lot of also in Mario Kart World that is going to be applied here. And I don't know. I think it's a good redesign for him, a good refresh.
The
Sure.
teeth is a big part of it too, because he's always so
Mhm.
gummy. And he has retractable teeth in his old design. So
Hmm.
sometimes he smiles and there's a set of teeth, but most of the time his mouth's open and he's just toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Um, and Diddy Kong's kind of been redesigned too. He no longer has the Sonic conjoined eye, the now split eyes. And
Hmm.
he's also
Right,
a
right.
toothy boy. He's a bit chubbier. I like how Diddy looks.
We've lost the
I do too.
Nintendo
I
branding
do
on the
too.
hat, but I think that's fine.
We have lost his hat though, yeah.
I think it's fine to have like the actual like just like a pin on it instead, because that's kind of like I mean, when you put branding on a character themselves, it can be a little distracting for some. I understand why they wanted to take it out to be like, oh, this is
Yeah.
just the world of Donkey Kong instead of
He's
like,
not Nintendo shill anymore. He's all about Xbox now.
oh no.
Yeah, speaking of Diddy, I do wonder if we'll see Dixie today. If she'll be in the game, if we'll see her new design revealed today.
It'd be nice.
Possibly.
I'm sure we'll
I
see
mean,
Yeah.
Diddy
Diddy
first.
has that. Diddy's
Oh,
got that
definitely.
pin from the Mario movie on his hat now, where it says DD. And I imagine Dixie
Right.
would be the same with the same sort of pin. Probably very similar to Diddy though, like split eye, more toothy.
I think so
But
too.
probably the same.
Yeah,
Probably pretty
we've
close
got
to what
a
she looks like in the movie.
we've got a
Yeah.
pretty
in
clear
Mario.
idea of what she might look like if now that we've seen Diddy Kong, like what kind of inspirations they'll take from the movie, what they'll take from like their own creative processes. But
Yeah.
yeah. I'm wondering real quick, what reason do you think Nintendo has for not announcing specifically who's working on this game in particular? We kind of know who it is, but why won't Nintendo say so, do you think?
They don't like us knowing that there
They do
are
this all the time.
individuals that make games. Yeah,
They
that's
don't
Yeah.
pretty much it.
they
They
don't
don't
want
tell us who makes games.
they want to keep like the art form separate from the people who make them for some reason. Like they hardly talked about the new voice of Mario. They don't talk about the new voice
Yeah.
actors they're getting, like replacing Peach or Toad and Toadette in Mario Kart
No.
World. It's kind of annoying. I just want to. Oh,
But we lost Dash.
uh
Yeah,
oh.
I mean, they don't
No,
tell
I
us
got
when
it.
third
I'm
parties
fixing
make
it. I
games.
fixed
They
it.
always keep that a secret when a third party does it. So they're going to be even
Yeah.
more secretive about their own individual teams. I think they'd rather us not know there's an EPD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd rather it just be
Yeah, just
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
They'll let
I
us
mean, remember
know.
it took forever to find out who made Brothership. Like
Mm.
they kept that secret for a while.
They'll let us know who made or what Monolith Soft is working on. That's like the only exception, basically.
Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Bonanza, though, it's so clear that it's Koizumian team because
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
cards so similar, the fonts are so similar, and that they showed photo mode, and it's literally from Odyssey, like the same
Right.
layout. It
Yeah.
dithers the same way when you get too close to a character. It's so clearly that team.
It's the
Um,
UI. When they're speaking, they have like the little icon next to the name. It's the same stylistic choice that they do as with Odyssey. Like it's the same team. Also, for
Yeah.
those who were there, Yoshiaki Koizumi was also walking around the press events, just kind of
Yeah.
watching people play the game and just like, I wonder why. I wonder why he was there.
he's just a big DK fan. He's just checking the
He
game out.
loves Donkey Kong. We've never known this before.
And that they also did Jungle Beat, this exact same team. So it's not weird for them to do DK.
Right.
We are a minute out, and I'm nervous that the sound is also not going to be on the YouTube. But I have
Well, let's hope so.
I have a little fix, hopefully right away, that I prepared just in case it doesn't work. It's the
We'll
same
make the
fix I
sound
did.
effects for you.
It's just the sound effect, the thing I did for you guys.
Yeah.
So it should show up. And if not, I'm gonna rely on you to voice act the whole thing, John, and
Ooh, that's
also
okay.
to say
I've got
banana.
it.
There you go.
Ooh, banana.
Banana.
Oh, banana.
Otherwise, I'm ready. I got my banana flavored headband on and everything.
Nice.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
There
Well,
we go.
tell me if you hear this, everyone in the audience.
It's the sun or the moon.
What?
Is there a theme
Oh,
song?
I know who that voice is.
I know, right? Okay.
I was wondering if they were gonna do a lyrical song with this as well, like other games.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, audio's all good.
Man, I'm gonna get emotional with the DK game right now.
I know, right?
They've turned this into an anime.
Look, Tropical Freeze kind of did that for me with Seashore War. That stage and that song were crazy. I was like, why am I
Sure.
emotional in a DK game? That big ass
Oh, that's
smile.
an old monkey.
Look
Oh,
love
his
his
beard is a bunch of
banana beard.
bananas.
Yeah.
how happy he is.
Oh my
Oh.
god, it's breaking!
Uh-oh. What?
Ah, there she is.
What?
Imagine the shock if
I
this
did
hadn't
not
leaked.
expect her to be inside the rock. Okay.
The discovery of the century, made right here
Oh
on
my
Bananza.
gosh.
This is excellent news for number
Megaton.
one banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep.
The soundtrack to this game is going to go so hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
As his adventure begins, DK teams up
See,
with
there was a
Power.
reason why this rock was whistling and doing music, because Pauline's in there.
Right.
It's no one
Pauline can't help it. That's
it's
her one
actually
trait
a
these days.
talented young singer named Pauline.
She's so small.
I know.
How did she get here? What is the lore?
Pauline wants
What's
to
the
Oh
timeline
my
of this,
God,
right?
she's
It's the Great
precious.
Kong War.
It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely
Oh my
duo set
goodness.
off on a strange
Right?
subterranean adventure.
There's some same shots from the debut trailer, just with Pauline instead of
The story
Oddrock.
takes place in the underground
Some are
world.
saying the
Scenery
direct is
changes
a little
the
too
deeper
low,
you go.
audio-wise.
Oh, of course.
Some layers are so spectacular
I don't do it a little
that
bit.
it's
There you
hard
go.
to believe you're underground.
Oh, it looks pretty.
DK can run.
I want Pauline to be like a little gremlin and be like, yes, destroy it, break everything.
Through each
Murder the man, Donkey
Kill
Be the
Kong.
one
him!
who gets DK to kill a man. Yeah.
You can freely move in any direction, but that's
Oh,
This
this
looks so
movement.
fun.
That's so funny.
almost anything in your path. You can smash,
Expressive 3D platforming, John.
crash,
Here we go.
The movement looks so fun.
It is so schmoovy.
bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know,
Oh my God. Layer the whole, level the whole
Right.
area.
You'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems.
We call them
Banana.
That is so Odyssey right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Look at some of the things
Yeah.
this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Wall.
And the soundtrack.
The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set
Yeah,
off
you kind of hear
extreme
Pauline
action.
shouting
See what happens.
while he's destroying everything.
Kill the man!
Yeah.
Dive punch.
I hope HD Rumble goes
Unleash
hard
a
in this
powerful
game.
Punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground
Oh, you
depends
know
on
it
the
will.
strength of the
You're gonna
terrain.
hear every single piece of gravel in your hands while you're punching through.
Oh, yeah.
Roll at high speed and send lighter objects.
I love that
Whoa.
this roll maintains the DKC momentum when you go up an edge. Like
Oh,
that.
he does.
Oh, hey,
you
get the
roll
meter
off and then you
the meter
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Nice.
some noise to collect scattered items or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even
DK's
use
got
your feet
sonar
when your
now.
hands are occupied.
with his feet.
Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items.
Oh, Becca says it feels
Oh,
great,
snap.
John, especially on the Pro Controller. Yeah, so she's played it.
I bet it does.
Right.
Swing.
God, it's so
Grab a chunk
punchy.
and swing it to attack.
Look at these enemies.
Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump.
Chunk jump.
Something about that name. Chunk Jump is such a good name.
Too hot.
I love that.
Throw. Throw a chunk.
Everything just looks so viscerally satisfying
Or
to do.
aim at a target
Yeah.
like this.
Man, I love Chunk Jump.
Chunk jump is
Oh,
the
good.
best
You can
name.
have explosive
Oh, it's
effects.
so good.
Just the
If you
sheer
throw chunks
mass
made
of particle
softer
effects is
material,
crazy
you can
in this
stick them
game.
to a surface.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Wow.
What? You can
What is this?
Oh,
terraform.
that's new. Okay.
This lets you ride on
We
chunks.
saw turf
Wow, there's
surfing
so
in
many
Nintendo
different
50.
properties in everything you pull out of the ground.
Speed up and aim
Yeah.
for smaller enemies
Oh
to
my
knock
God.
you away.
This looks so
Make
fun.
music.
There they go.
The power of
Oh,
Pauline
okay.
singing will help show you the way. It can
Yeah, what does
also
Pauline do
remove
aside from
these
this? It's just-
strange seals
She
that
just guides you to
someone
objectives.
Secrets?
behind.
You can do it, DK.
You can do it,
You never
DK.
know what you'll discover in the underground world.
Classic
This
jam.
music.
So carve your
This
own
soundtrack
path
is gonna
with
go
DK's
so hard.
abilities.
Okay,
Oh my
melts the
gosh, that's
lava.
crazy.
Ah, cool.
What the?
What?
Whoa!
This is so cool. This is so cool.
The many layers of the underground world are host to a
This is the trailer
variety
we
of
needed for
habits.
this game.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we got animal buddies.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his
Hey!
companion
Hey, Cranky and
are
Ramsey,
also
nice.
wandering through the layers of the world.
Cool.
Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess
Whoa.
ancient Bananza
Look at their
powers.
sneakers.
Yeah.
By learning their Bonanza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform.
What?
What? It's
What is
Super
that?
DK.
He's Bowser
He's gone
Fury.
Super Saiyan. Oh my
my
god.
God.
Poses no problem.
What?
It's here.
Through the world and smash as much as possible with the
What?
Kong Bonanza.
He's got golden
So
Super
great.
Saiyan monkey hair.
Transform into a zebra.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
What?
This is
Even
insane.
breeze over
What is
Why you walk
this?
on water?
crumbling pathways.
This looks delightful.
Oh, this song is incredible.
How many lyrical songs are in this game?
Oh yeah. He can
I think they
also
went
turn
all
into
out
an
with this one.
ostrich. Spread your
Oh,
wings and
that's an
soar to the
ostrich
sky.
Kong. It's-
Fly.
Yeah.
Man, this is better than Animal Buddies. You become
press
the
that.
Animal
You just
Buddies.
are them.
Then drop egg bombs from great heights to
Oh, I need to check out the
scatter.
soundtrack after I can hear it.
Insane. Oh,
Ostrich
man.
Bonanza.
What is this?
Bonanza transformations don't last forever though.
I love recontextualizing Pauline and DK as like this power duo.
It's so
They're
nice.
friends.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's
Banana.
perfect.
You're not
Wow, this is a
limited to when or
jam.
where you
I can't even hear all of it, but
you
this
can
is like
swap between transformations. So
Yeah.
get creative and use them as you
The soundtrack's
adventure
gonna be
to the
nuts.
planet core.
It reminds me of Cameo a bit, like changing your
Oh,
animal
yeah.
form.
Standing
There's a lot
in
of rare
Hero's
DNA in
way
there.
is
There
the
really
Void
is.
Company,
All the
mightiest
villains.
mining operation both above ground and below.
I like these guys.
I'm pretty sure this
Yeah,
is just
like-
our villains of this game.
Grumpy Kong.
Grumpy
I
Kong.
think so too.
Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
these designs.
Yeah, they're real good.
Yeah, just make them more Kongs, you know? Why weren't the villains ever just more Kongs?
This nefarious
I think they were in Jungle Beat, weren't they?
Jungle Beat's like the only
banana-stealing
one, yeah.
Maelstrom on Ingot Island, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no!
Let's just-
I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco.
It's
locked
so
off
weird
all
hearing
the
like a
routes to the
Nintendo
lower
platform
layers,
with actual voice
so
acting.
no
I know.
Not just like grunts.
Yeah. The first really did that was like Zelda.
Styles will come face to face with the
But now a
enemies
DK
guarding
game?
these routes.
Like Pauline's the only one that
Use all
speaks
the power
too.
at your disposal
Yeah.
to take on a host of powerful foes.
Wow.
Boss fight.
What the heck?
By defeating them,
Get your power moons.
giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers.
Oh, we're
of
going to the
underworld.
depths.
Whoa, into the depths.
What? That's so cool.
Oh, this was the underground area in
Found throughout
the.
the underground world are
Yeah,
golden
demo.
bananas called Banandium gems.
Of course they are.
They're not always visible though.
Here's the
Sometimes
Kong.
They're buried
Just
in the
wrecked.
walls
Who got jungle japes?
ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your
What if we get
adventure.
DKC2 remixes as well?
I'm sure we will.
I'm
so-
probably.
Challenges
I'm sure,
What we've heard
yeah.
so far.
Unlimited battles.
Probably from the whole series, honestly. All right, challenge courses.
Courses where you'll need
DK64
clever solutions.
remixes is what I'm looking
Look
for.
how many spikes are on screen. right now.
Wow.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
Side-scrolling stages.
Oh, there we go. I was
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
to see where the
Fuji,
side
let's go,
scrollings
baby.
were.
Here we are.
Let's
Oh, these look
go.
gorgeous.
Oh man.
Fingerprint
Oh
Symphony
my
is
god.
totally playing there.
Find the Banandium gems.
Yeah, you're right.
That was a Ramble Blast background.
Yep.
There are plenty of ruins to discover.
This
Oh,
looks
the girders.
good, guys.
the girders.
I love this power up that just shoots into the sky.
Yeah. Oh man,
Look how much is there.
that's crazy.
New Donk? The city? Are we building it?
Keep those up.
As you collect
Ooh,
Banandium
Oh, we
Skill
got
tree.
skill trees?
I don't know about that.
These can be used to increase
Oh, snap.
stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match
I mean, it's
your
a natural
playstyle.
progression for.
For example,
something
if you
like this.
strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or
To
literally
use
all-
your
Including
to
DK in your
learn
own
new
way.
skills.
Surf.
Surf
There
surf.
are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Banandium
They're just a
chips are
house.
shaped like slices of banana.
I love when
And
DK
they can
jumps
be
from a high
traded for Bananza gems
ledge.
at
He
the
just
chip exchange.
leaves a dent in the ground.
Uh-huh.
These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop.
Balloons.
Balloons
There
are
are
one up.
fossils
All right.
too.
So many
You can trade
collectibles.
these for different fashions at local style shops.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you can change.
Oh,
at those shorts.
here we go.
Oh, you can change
Just open the
Pauline's
closet
too.
and customize
Oh,
the
that's cool.
outfits for
Oh,
Donkey
that's
Kong
fun.
and Pauline.
So those are the costumes we're gonna get into Mario Kart World,
No look
They are
is too
both
much for
so
Donkey Kong,
impressive.
or too little.
or just be naked.
Almost every article of clothing comes
Oh, you
with
can
its
change
own
his
benefits,
fur color
so
too. Cool.
mix and match your look to suit the situation.
The ice skates.
Oh my goodness.
If
There's
you
so much
find a treasure
personality.
chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils.
We Wind Wakering here
Their
too.
locations will be marked on your map. Pretty
Oh,
helpful for
I
finding
know I'm
collectibles.
destined to 100% this game. I
You
have
can
to.
also
It looks
see
like a
which
beefy
fossils and
task.
Banandium gems
Yeah.
you collected, making it easy to see how
Look
close
at
you
all.
are to
Oh my
completion.
god, look at all
Oh
that.
my God,
Oh,
yeah.
There's a lot in there.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with
We're in an
music
era
playing.
where Nintendo.
Oh, you can just listen to the entire
Oh, boy.
soundtrack?
That's
You
cool.
might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Oh, let's go. Expandable music library. I'm there.
When it comes to moving
Oh,
between
I'm gonna be
layers,
addicted to collecting these
some
CDs like
DK
in
Rap!
Brawl.
skills have your back.
Same.
DK Rap's in the background,
These
guys.
elevators will
I love
help
it.
you easily move between layers you visited at any time.
Elevators. Love it.
And if you get lost, no need to worry.
They did the
You can
rap. I
always
can't believe it.
teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Teleport.
Teleport.
In photo mode, you can freely change the
Photo
in-game
mode.
camera angle and adjust other settings to snap
And Nintendo
pics
is in
or
an
snap
era
pictures.
in which they are really embracing letting characters just express themselves.
Unleash
These are
your
the
inner
exact same
Shutterbug
filters as
and
Odyssey,
create
by the
your
way.
own captivating
Is it?
scenes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
By
identical.
sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second
Game
set,
share.
you and a pal can
Oh,
control Donkey
I got a
Kong and
feeling-
Pauline
Oh,
separately,
cool.
so
Okay,
buddy up
okay.
in local co-op.
Yeah, it's
With the
just-
mouse mode.
Pauline,
Mouse
you can
mode?
unleash vocal blasts using
Oh, this is
Joy-Con
cool.
2
What the
Oh,
heck?
that's
You
cool.
just shoot
You can
left.
also copy the material
Yeah.
of
Scream at
This
the
is
enemies.
Galaxy
Give
2
your
co-op,
vocals even
basically,
more
but
texture.
cool.
Oh, that's really
By
cool.
working together,
You can like
even
scan
tough
the
enemies don't stand a chance.
material. That's so neat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah,
This
that's
game
Pauline
also
just took
supports
that thing
Game
down.
Share. Even if only one
In
player
Game
has
Share,
the
we'll have to
game,
test out
they can
Game Share,
quickly
too.
share it to another player so
Yeah.
they can join on their own system.
Rad as
It can
hell.
also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
Nice, nice.
If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play.
Got some
Just
It
like
guides you
accessibility.
in the right
Oh,
direction.
I didn't
Right.
check the other accessibility options there.
Halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can
Nice.
be.
Glad to see that
Outside
exist.
of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called
What?
DK Artist.
What?
Sure.
Rotate
Just
to
sculpts.
paint
What in the
You just gotta
world?
make the
That's
monkey.
amazing.
That's so cool.
What?
This is
Why
like
does this even
green.
exist? It's great.
Give him a nice little haircut.
Add some back on. You can even change the lighting.
That's
and add
amazing.
delectable
People are gonna
random
make
effects.
absolutely crazy things with this.
Give it a try. And sculpt to
I
your
know
heart's
that
content.
face. Pizza.
Ah,
Squawks.
Nice.
look good.
Walk. Yeah.
This game also supports
Oh.
Amiibo.
A
Are we
new
getting new
Donkey
amiibo
Kong
with
and
this? We
Pauline
are.
amiibo
Yeah, we
I
are.
had a
also
feeling.
on the
Yeah.
Yeah, we all need
Scanning
that
it unlocks
immediately.
Pauline's diva dress.
Oh, nice.
Now I gotta get this
By
for a
scanning the
dress.
Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power
Oh,
will
cool.
appear.
What?
Hey, that's Dixie.
Every other amiibo released
Oh, I
up
didn't
to
see
this
her.
point is
I
also
totally missed her.
I didn't
Just
see
chilling
that.
next to
If you scan them,
Oh, I
you get
totally missed
giant
her.
spheres like these.
That's so silly. So Oh, it's the intro to.
To the tune of.
This is crazy.
I have this dream. Oh, maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
They're gonna try to make me cry with this game?
I think they are.
What in the world?
Oh my god.
Get him, DK.
I got goosebumps.
Kill them.
I got goosebumps from this.
Same.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they
I was
set
not
out
expecting,
on
like,
an
epic
adventure
vibes.
to the fabled planet
This is gonna be my favorite Pixar movie, you guys.
Yeah.
There they
No,
are.
there's Dixie
They were
again.
both there. They were both on Rambi.
Holy crap.
Tears of the Kong, as someone mentioned earlier.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
This looks.
Bonanza.
My expectations were high,
Only
and
on
they were
Nintendo
still blown
Switch
away.
2.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Pre-orders are available now
Wow.
on Nintendo
Holy
eShop.
moly.
The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available
Oh.
on July
Cool.
17th.
Oh no, don't be like $40, please.
I'm feeling the feels
know,
right
right?
now.
Me too, man. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god.
That was really, really good. I was already
Yeah.
excited for this game, but it did have something to prove still. Like it didn't have that. Everyone needs this flair. I think it does now, though.
Agreed. They if they hadn't sold it before that direct, I think definitely sells the appeal.
Yeah, I think it's the bond between DK and Pauline that just makes it so.
Yeah,
You just feel something there, you know. There's,
yeah.
And then the scope of it all, it's massive. Like we already knew you could break everything, but the fact that you can terraform as well, just chunk bits together.
Yeah.
Do the what was it they called that? Was it the chunk jump?
The chunk
I like
jump.
that.
Jump. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess really early on, you see Odd Rock just become Pauline. This was just the
Yeah.
very beginning because there was nothing of Odd Rock after this.
No, there's scenes in a moment that are directly from the original trailer that had Odd Rock in, but they've replaced them with Pauline in this one.
Mm-hmm. Funny how they just didn't.
So
Yeah, they just pretty much say that for this direct in particular.
Odd Rock has to be just a tutorial thing because the first what we think is the first world has Pauline in there, so Odd Rock must last mere moments.
Yeah, once you
Right.
meet this guy, that's when the reveal happens. But yeah, for
Yeah.
anyone that wasn't that kept out of it, this was what was that leak on the foreign website that showed
It's Nintendo
Pauline
Korea.
in the key art. So we kind of already
Yeah.
knew she was here. Some of us knew, but it's so good to see her be a lot more involved than I thought she was ever going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't connect her to the Odd Rock either, so that bit was a surprise at least.
Well, she Pauline wears the same
Yeah.
bangle as Odd Rock.
She had a
Oh, right.
wristband.
Okay, I
Yeah.
totally missed that. Yeah.
And you kind of figure it out because Odd Rock's thing in the demo was also playing music and singing. I was like, that's kind of odd
Yeah.
and random. So, but yeah,
Man.
crazy to see just how much more involved the relationship with these two is going to be than I thought it was going to be. Like, look at it. She's just like, what's happening
So
here?
nice.
Is he
Yeah,
learning
like
to
the-
sing, or I don't know?
The DK timeline is so confused now. Like, this looks like a younger Pauline. Like, what's even going on anymore?
I think Nintendo just saying, don't worry
Just,
about it.
exactly. Yeah,
Just go
the
with
Zelda
it.
approach. Yeah.
They'll explain. It seems like it's going to be a lot more, well, at least for Pauline, like story focus for some characters.
Yeah.
Especially what we saw in the last bit of that right there. But yeah, this is looking gorgeous, amazing. This is the trailer that this game needed to get people really hyped
Yep.
up for
God.
less than a month now. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's so much feedback from DK. Like everything he does just has a really good feeling to it. When he punches, like the game kind of stops for a second, so you sort of feel the punch. But also when he lands on something, there's like an indent in the land. It's just if everything has such immediate feedback in this game.
Yeah.
It looks just so satisfying to play from moment to moment.
Yeah,
Just level the
man.
whole
yeah.
the whole
It's
land.
still kind of crazy that Pauline just speaks because I was expecting like little phrases like "you can do it, DK," and I thought that would
Yeah.
be it. In the cutscene, she's just speaking full on English sentences. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling. I mean, she's the only character that's really just spoken any kind of dialogue, like actual sentences. For some reason, she's the only
Yeah.
one thus far, but given that she's sung in Mario Odyssey for a couple of songs. It's just like they're just not
Yeah.
afraid to have her just speak full sentences.
Yeah, even in Odyssey though, it was just singing. Like she says like a couple of phrases, but doesn't really speak
Right.
in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I was expecting, some fun Cogly wackiness, and then suddenly I get like my emotional chords tugged at. Like what? Nobody
Yeah,
even watched that song. It felt so epic. I'm so
it did.
excited.
It did. It seems like a really cool power showcase for the Switch 2 as well. Because like visually, it's artistically really
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at it visually and you think, okay, maybe that's not a generational leap. But then you see all the destruction going on. There was that one scene that had like 100 spike balls just coming down a hill. And then you can interact with all of them by making a dent into the ground and making them bury into a little crevice. Like there's
Yeah.
so much going on with scope and volume. It's wild.
All these scenes and shots are just so many particle effects, just like from the rocks, the blades of grass. Like you look really closely,
Yeah.
and just everything is like in pieces. Like it's impossible to count all the things happening around here. The water splashing, just every little bit has so much. The chunk jump.
Yeah, the
Chunk jump.
chunk jump. You can look at some textures and say, okay, they look a little bit low res, but who cares? Tear it out of the
You're gonna
ground,
break it.
destroy the low res, and use it as a weapon.
Yeah. That actually reminds me, someone in our user chat earlier was asking if this is going to support game share to Switch 1. And no, this is a Switch 2 game.
They said it does.
It
Did it
does.
say Switch 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Switch 2. I completely missed it. That's so cool.
Yeah, Switch 1 and Switch 2.
It's
That's actually
essentially
kind of wild.
It's essentially like sending the signal to your Switch 1 because there's no way the Switch
Yeah,
1
yeah,
itself
yeah.
would be able to handle
No,
all
never
this
do that, yeah.
happening.
Yeah,
I
it's just
wonder
streaming.
how the
Yeah.
performance will be, like how the input lag and such will be on that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few games share Switch 1 games. and
It is
it's
local
just
only though,
streaming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks absolutely
Man.
rad. If you're sick of us gushing about it, we have a discussion going up soon, which is Brandon, Steve, maybe Derek, I think as well.
Mhm.
I think so.
So they'll be chatting about their impressions. But man, it's I love all this elemental stuff, like DK taking out an ice cube,
This part with
skating across the lava, and it just slowly melting as he goes. There
water
seems to be like lots of different ways to do the same thing.
I need to hear the music of that Bramble Blast 2D stage, man. I need it.
Yeah. Are you looking for Dixie, Daniel?
Yeah,
It
I
was-
completely missed that.
There was a point
There
where
they are.
there she is.
Oh, there
there.
they
They're
are.
both there.
Oh,
They're both
fun.
there. Just running a
Yeah.
shop.
They're both there. And there's
They
also
look-
one later where they're riding on Rambi.
There's
Yeah.
like a Ramby bobblehead on their on their desk.
Yeah.
That's so great.
You can't see it that well, but they do have their split eyes in this shot as well, so they have been redesigned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hurt your friends. Oh my god, she's
Yeah,
dead.
He just killed Dixie. He killed a man.
We saw it happen. It actually
Wait, she's like
Oh, she's
reacting too.
reacting.
he made
She's
it.
dead.
It's all right.
She's doing a little
she's
twirl.
helicopter spinning down. That's so great.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's so much charm packed into every little animation. I love it.
It's so good.
Man, amazing.
I went from like really excited this game to like give me it now,
Yeah.
like tomorrow, please.
I mean, we're close. We're like, what's the date today? We're 1 month. We're under a
Or-
month.
Yeah,
A day less than
Yeah.
a month.
We're so close
yeah, that's
now.
gonna go by so fast. Yeah,
Yeah. Holy moly. And hopefully more Switch 2 things get announced too. Maybe they're waiting on DK first to give it the spotlight. But after DK, it's a big unknown question mark about what's after,
Yeah.
what's next.
Yeah.
we still need Prime 4
Not
gated.
sure.
Age of Imprisonment.
I'm excited
My
for
camera
Prime
is
4.
turning off. I'm sorry, fellas.
Uh-oh.
It's gone
Hey,
too
it's not
hot.
just me. Nice.
I guess that's our cue to
Sorry.
head out real soon.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. I'm trying to wait for that other shot.
Oh, there they are. Yeah. Nice.
I wonder what's going on here, but it looks like they're having a race together. Yeah, they're having a race.
Having a grand old
Double
time.
Ramby. When the Ramby's equipped with like the Diddy's rocket pack.
Oh yeah.
And Dixie definitely still has something on her hat.
Yeah,
there's a little
you can
pin
see a
there.
pin. They
Yeah.
both got a pin
It's
on
the
there.
GX pin.
Yeah.
Funny that I guess they just weren't a big enough focal point to just talk about for a little bit. Like they do seem to run their own shop and do their own bonus stuff, but at least they're there. It's nice to know that
Yeah,
they're going to be there.
little support duo.
But yeah, you
Amazing.
can't see me anymore, unfortunately. But I
Sorry,
think
everybody. My
hey,
camera got
everyone,
too hot and had to turn off.
we're gonna we're
Certainly know
gonna
what that's like.
we're gonna head out now. But be sure to stay tuned on the channel. We're gonna have our discussion with the other guys coming up real soon. But yeah, please, or well, thank you for all for joining us here today. And we're gonna see you all real soon. Please stay tuned for more, not just Donkey Kong Bonanza, but a whole other stuff, a bunch of videos, reviews, comparisons, whatnot coming real soon. But until then, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Till we meet again.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everybody.